Welcome back to the Plum Island Horror. I suddenly realized this guy here, he's a non-player character, has a ranged combat of 3. And if you use an action for these guys, they do not spend supplies to do a ranged action. Yes! So we might think about that as a strategy, if we survive at all. Alright, all the tokens are in the bag. We are at the beginning. We're going to get 3 actions per faction. And our first token is... Oh, this could be game over right here. Oh man, this is bad. This is very bad. We only have 3 more ticks on the biohazard track to lose. Oh boy. Alright, let's pull a fate card. We're going to spawn and then activate. Oh no. Okay. Chaos! Draw 2 fate numbers, spawn murders of horror units on the track numbers equaling each of the drawn fate numbers. Alright, I'm going to leave that card here so I can see. So we're activating track 1 and 2. Oh man. So we're going to spawn on track 4 as well as track 1. Yeehaw! Alright, oh, and track 5, I added an extra zombie in there. Last episode, I took it off again. I didn't mention that, I'm mentioning it now. Alright, so we will be spawning on track 4 and track 1. Oh my god. Alright, so we're spawning on 4, which has 11. 11 murders of horror. Oh no, it doesn't. That's track 5. Pardon me, we're going to be doing on 4. Oh my god. I got the wrong track. Alright, we're spawning on 4. And, oh man, and we're going to be putting 4 more. Ooh, that only leaves 2. Oh wow, that does not leave many left in the bucket. And if you go to spawn Murders of Horrors and you don't have any left to put on the board for each one, I think, you cannot spawn. You go 1 on the overrun track. So, yeah. Alright, 4 in here is going to end up being a lot. I'll have to count how many are in here now. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 12. 12 of them. And that's the only ones on the track except for our lovely leper mutations. So now we're activating track 1 and 2. Now I'm doing this slightly out of order. This guy here, right there, should move first. But because I got the camera already set up for the very top of track 1, so he would move first. He has a movement of 2. So just so you know, he's going to be moving 2. Did I move him in the wrong place? Was he there? Yes, he was here. I believe he was here. Yes, he was. All right. We're going to move him first, and then these guys, because there's 12 of them, they're only going to move 1 area. So these 12 Murders of Horrors are all going down to this clear space. At least they're moving slowly. Alright, let's move the lepers, which should have moved first. And the lepers move 2 spaces, 1, 2, and they make it to B.O.'s Barbecue. But they're not down the bottom of the track yet, so that's something. Alright, that was activating track 1. Now we have to activate track 2, and that is a problem. And once again, the reason it's a problem is because right here we still have 2 Murders of Horrors in a location. We have to add a cube to the bag. We don't have any. We're going to have to increase the biohazard track. You see a trend happening here. Alright, we're going to have Friday doing the stuff. He's got 3 dice. It's a 1 potential hit. Oh my god! We are having, wow, horrible dice luck. We were doing better at the beginning of this playthrough, and that's just garbage. Alright, Friday, going to be taking another wound. Well, that's just horrible. Friday takes another wound, doesn't even take off any of those Murders of Horrors, and we got a bunch more at the top of the track moving still. And I should mention, they all move first, and then you do the combat. I did that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have moved everything first and then done the combat, but I don't think it's going to matter. We got 4 here. 4 Murders of Horrors are going to move 2 spaces. So they're going to move 2. 1, 2. Because had they gotten all the way down here with Friday, they would amalgamate and then attack. So this, just to keep that in mind. All right, they've moved. That's it. That's activating track 1 and 2. That was our first token. Oh, we didn't move the biohazard track up. We have to move it up 1. Okay, we're up to 15. 2 more, and it's game over. All right, let's pull another token from the bag. Ooh, yeah, this is a long game. A long game if you're trying to win. I mean, you could lose quickly if you just get horrid luck. I'm getting some bad dice rolls this episode and last one. And we get... All right, the Greenport Township gets to go. All right. They do get an adrenaline move. An adrenaline move, and I have a bit of a plan for them. Is it going to work? I doubt it, but we're gonna try it. All right, adrenaline move for the Greenport Township. I think I am just going to be moving Ralph and the mayor. Yes, let's do that. Ooh, this is all bad. All right, what I'm going to do is this is going to be kind of weird, but we're going to swap places. We're going to take the mayor is going to move up here, and he has to stop because there's murder horrors there, and Ralph is going to move out of here. And he has to swap because he only has a foot movement of 1. So they just are trading places because there's something I want them to do. Yes. And now they have 3 actions. First action, Ed is going to take these guys and move them over here to the Coast Guard station. And then for our second action, he's going to foot move over here with them. For our third action, I know this is sad. The mayor is going to go 1, 2 right up here to the Pearl Corporation headquarters because he can do a double decontamination if they ever get to go again. So that's their 3 actions. Now the police have follow actions. And yes, we are going to use the superhuman dude up there who does not need to use supplies for ranged attacks to do a ranged attack with the guys in their space. Is that how that's going to happen? Yes. All right, and the logic here is maybe this guy can wipe out all of the murder horrors on the track so we don't get any more biohazard movement. Yeah, is that going to happen? I don't know. Now, he doesn't spend supplies because he's an NPC player. He is going to be rolling 3 dice for his ranged attack, which does not increase the biohazard track because it's a ranged attack. And he gets 1. Oh, he gets an exploding hit. All right, that's 1, and he gets a half. Come on. So he only manages to shoot 1 of the 4 rotten murders of horrors in his space. That's not what we wanted. Okay, and yeah, now we have to pull a fate card. No event. Second action. Guess what? We're going to do that again. And we're going to see, maybe we can get a little bit better luck. Come on, 3 dice. And he gets an exploding die again, so there's 1 gone. And just 1. So that's 2 follow actions, getting rid of 2 murders of horrors with ranged combat. Our super dude here did, I guess he did okay. Then we pull a fate card. No event. Oh boy. All right, we're pulling another token from the bag. Another lovely token from the bag. And what do we have? What do we have? We have... this could be... Now this could definitely be game over. All right, we're pulling a card. We're going to spawn and then activate. Spawning on track 3. That's not bad. Activating. Wow! Oh. Okay, we dodged a little bit. We're spawning on track 3, activating track 4. All right, up at the top of track 3, we will be spawning 4 of these lovely little guys. And, yeah, that's not horrific. Not horrific. All right, spawning on track 3, activating track 4. Now, track 4, did I spawn? Yeah, spawning on 3. So track 4, you can see track 4 has got 4 murders of horrors. And with 4 murders of horrors, they will move 2 tiles. But guess what? they still have, oh no they don't, that's track 5. Track 4, so these guys are going to move to 1, 2, and they're the only Murders of Horrors on that track, so that's it. Now they're getting awfully close to some civilians, which we might have to deal with. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's the end of that activation. Let's grab one more token from the bag. Ooh, just try and stay alive. All right, another token from the bag, and we get, all right, Greenport Township again. Greenport Township. Oh boy, so, all right. They get an adrenaline move if they want. And you know what? I think no. We are keeping... or should we do... No, we want to leave Ed... Oh, I didn't take that exhausted marker off the dump. That was 8 of them. Okay. We're not going to move anybody. And now the Greenport Township has 3 actions. Whew. So good. I think. I think. All right, let's see if we can do something. First action, we're going to have the mayor go. The mayor's going to do a decontaminate. He has 2 decontaminate symbols there. So that will exhaust this location. But we can move the biohazard track back 2 spaces. All right, we're moving it back 2. 1, 2. All right. We have 2 more actions to do. Ed's in the dump. What can you do in the dump? You can do a decontaminate action. Ed is going to decontaminate from the dump. That will exhaust the location. We can move the track back 1 more. All right, shoving it back 1 more. It's all good. We got 1 more action for the Greenport Township. And the final action for the Greenport Township is to use our super dude again, who does not use a supply when he attacks. 3 dice, ranged attack. He has 2 guys in his space. Ah! And it's not a clear space, so shields are not hits. Darn it! Oh, okay, that's the end of that. Follow actions. Oh boy, I gotta think about this. Alright, let's just live dangerously. Our first follow action is we're gonna have the superhuman dude fire again. I should have been using him probably earlier. Alright. Follow action for the police, number 1. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, we gotta do that. 2 hits, and we don't have to roll anymore because there's only 2 here. All right, our hero cleans up that space, which is good, I think. That was a follow action, so yes, indeed. Pulling one of these cards, and oh no! No. Oh well, we got to pull an event card. Oh boy. All right. Well, we can't do any more follow actions. That's going to be the end of it. So we're going to end off today with Ravenous Nightmares. Draw a fate number. Okay, draw a fate number 3. What is it? What does this mean? All horror units on that track number will move to an adjacent green connected area, but only if that area has non-horrors units in it. Wow! Oh man, that is so good for us. I can't tell you how good that is for us. This is actually fantastic. I'll hurry. So track 3 is going to move sideways, but only if it has non-horror units. Horrors that do move will conduct close combat. If there are 2 eligible areas, the area lower number of the track. If there are no eligible areas, it has no effect. I believe... I'm going to reread this, but I think looking at what's going on right here, we have this 1. I think it's going to scoot over here, which is actually not bad because it's not going to come down and overrun the Greenport docks. I think. Hang on. Let me reread this and we'll come right back and process it. And I got excited reading that card, but what it means is this would move here only if there was a non-horrors unit there, like a standee. Unfortunately, there's no civilians. And there's no standees here, so it will not move. Alright, that's the end of that. And that's going to be the end of Greenport's turn, and that's going to be the end of our episode for today. So let me zoom out and wrap up. I somehow have no idea how we're still surviving. We've managed to knock the biotrack back 3 spaces so far on the morning of our 3rd to last final round. But yeah, we have some pain yet to come. The non-NPC can really shoot, which is so cool without spending supplies. We're going to be using him a lot, like a lot. And either faction can use him because he's not geared to any one faction. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes, and dislikes, and participation of any kind. This is the Greenport Horror. Yes, the Plum Island Horror with the Greenport Township and the Plum Island Constabulary. Oh, trying to hang in there. We're just trying to hang in there for the win. Can we do it? I don't know. We'll find out in the upcoming episodes. Thanks so much for watching along, and hope to see you next time.